It was 2 a.m. in a rundown motel. Ashtray full and my hands still smell like cheap whiskey, gun oil and regret. Lightning cracked on a desert plain, and I saw my reflection in the broken window pane. Looked like a man that God forgot, or maybe just a man too scared to start. The wind outside whispered like a preacher gone wrong. Said, boy, how long you gonna kneel before a door that ain't yours? And damn, it hit harder than truth usually does. I clenched my fist till it bled through my gloves. Whispered, ain't no key for where I'm going, so I'll build what they want. I ain't waiting on mercy, I ain't begging for space. If the world don't make room, then I'll cut out my place. Every scar on my knuckles, hell, that's proof of the war. I didn't find opportunity, I forged my damn door. By sunrise I buried my excuses behind the highway cross. I scratched my sins into the dirt and sang them like a lost hymnal. My past rose up like a ghost in denim. Said you can't outrun who you were. I spit on the ground and answered, watch me. Yeah, maybe that was pride, maybe corruption, maybe the only prayer I ever meant. The guitar hum echoed like a warning or a blessing, and I tightened my boots like a soldier walking back into a fire I lit myself. I told the mirror, if nobody believes in me, then I'll damn well believe first. I ain't waiting on mercy, I ain't standing at lock gates. If the world don't hand answers, I'll learn how to create. Every bruise on my spirit, every night on the floor, that's the cost of becoming the man I was looking for. No applause, no permission, no saints keeping score. I didn't get lucky, I didn't get chosen, I broke the wall and walked through my own door. Midnight hit like a loaded gun, and he lay there in the dirt behind an old roadside chapel. Blood on his knuckles, dust in his teeth, a cracked mirror leaned by the fence, and when he caught his reflection, it wasn't a man, just a shadow trying to remember its name. The wind dragged dead leaves across the asphalt like a tired hymn choir gone wrong. Somewhere far off a wolf howled, or maybe it was just his pride dying. He muttered under his breath, voice rough as barbed wire, if this is where I fall, it sure as hell ain't where I stay. 'Cause he didn't stay down, no, he rose slow, with the weight of every sin he'd ever known. Every Scott told a story he'd rather not tell, but they're proof he walked through his own private hell. He ain't perfect, never claimed he was one, but he keeps getting up when the rest would run. Yeah, falling ain't failure unless you never get up again. Next morning, sunlight burned through storm cloud skies like judgment. He walked past that same mirror and he whispered, "You ain't the man you pretend to be." He stopped, wiped the blood off his chin, and answered with a half laugh, half growl, "Good, 'cause I ain't done becoming him." He pulled out a one silver cross from his pocket, kissed it like a promise he'd broken one too many times. Then he tied his boots tighter, like a man ready to fight himself and win. He breathed deep, looked at the sky and said like a vow, "Pain ain't punishment, it's training." 'Cause he didn't stay down, no, he stood tall, even when mercy felt miles beyond his call. Every bruise on his spirit was carved into stone, a reminder strength don't come from safety, it comes from the unknown. He ain't holy, but damn, he's honest, and there's fire in men who refuse to break. Yeah, the world didn't make him, the climb did, and the fall did, and the getting back up did. Lights on, book still on. You sit in that quiet room, like you're waiting for someone to save you, but you already know nobody's coming. The silence ain't empty, it's loud, thick, and personal. Feels like it's calling your name and dragging out every damn thing you never faced. Yeah, you used to call that lonely, now you know better, that's just you finally showing up for yourself. You whisper low and true, if nobody stays, I'm still here. You ain't lonely, you're learning how to stand. You ain't abandoned, you're rebuilding who you are. You ain't falling, you're finding solid ground again. And if they say you're strong, you don't brag, you don't yourself with the ashtray. You look at it slow, like facing an old enemy. Once you hated that reflection, thought every scar meant failure, thought silence meant nobody cared. But now, that face ain't broken, it's unfinished work. You learn, you fix, you bleed, you rest. Not to prove something to the world, but so one day you'll stare in that mirror and whisper, yeah, I choose you again. You tell that reflection, nobody stays, I'm still here. You ain't lonely, you're learning how to stand. You ain't forgotten, you're rebuilding with your hands. You ain't breaking, you're shaping still from the sand. And if they ever call you fearless, you'll laugh, 'cause fear was part of the plan. Strength ain't about who stayed, it's what you became when nobody did. So keep walking, even slow, even hurt, even bleeding, 'cause this road ain't punishment now, it's the ceremony of finally walking beside yourself. We were sitting on the porch at the edge of a quiet night, fireflies floating, but both of us burning for all the wrong reasons. She looked at me like she could see every bruise I've ever tried to hide. And I'll be damned, 'cause I almost looked away like I always do. I walked out of love before it could break me, left doors open just so running felt easy. Yeah, I used to think distance was safety, but safety ain't living, it's just dying slower. And she whispered real low, like a truth I didn't ask for. Love ain't supposed to scare you, but sometimes it does, right before it saves you. So I'm staying, not 'cause it's perfect, not 'cause it's painless, not 'cause it's easy to breathe when we're fighting. I'm staying, 'cause running never fixed what I broke, and walls never kept the hurt out, they just locked it in. Yeah, fear taught me how to leave, but love's teaching me how to stay. She ain't the kind that needs saving, and God knows I ain't either. We're two stubborn hearts with too much history, too many reasons to quit. She said, if you love me, don't disappear when I'm hard to love. And for the first time, I didn't crack a joke, didn't change the subject, didn't reach for escape. I just nodded, like a man who finally realized running isn't straight, standing is. And I told her real steady, yeah, fear's loud, but I'm louder. So I'm staying, not 'cause it's perfect, not 'cause it's painless, not 'cause it's easy to breathe when we're fighting. I'm staying, 'cause running never fixed what I broke, and walls never kept the hurt out, they just locked it in. Yeah, the fear taught me how to leave, but love's teaching me how to stay. I didn't meet her with a clean heart, no ribbon, no halo, no damn fresh start. I carried mistakes like rusted buckles on my boots. She carried scars like a guitar that's been played too true. But somehow we didn't hide a damn thing. We laid it all out, the bad habits, the tempers, the fears we never wanted anyone to see. Some days we laugh like wildfire, some days we fall like thunder and steel. But every time the dust settled, we stayed, maybe tired, but still facing the same direction. And one night, when words failed and silence felt sharp, she leaned close and whispered, "Easy love falls apart, but brave love shows up again." So we don't run, not when it's heavy, not when it's messy, not when love ain't soft or sweet. We don't run, we stand here bleeding if we have to, 'cause leaving never builds anything worth keeping. No, we ain't perfect, but we're working. And if love's a battleground, then damn it, we fight shoulder to shoulder, not back to back. There was a night she sat beside me, head on my shoulder, shivering not from cold, but from truth. She said, "I don't need perfect, I need someone who doesn't quit when it hurts." I took her hand like a promise, not loud, not poetic, just real. And I told her with a tired kind of certainty, if love is a war, then I ain't waving no white flag, not now, not ever. 'Cause the world taught me how to leave, she taught me how to stay. So we don't run, not when it's heavy, not when it's complicated, not when fear says walk away. We don't run, we dig in, we breathe through the fire, we make room for the versions we're still trying to become. No crowns, no fairy tale, just two stubborn hearts, learning how to build a home in the middle of a storm. And if love demands courage, then let the scars be proof. We don't run, we grow, even when it hurts.